If you haven't watched part 1, Getting Started, in this tutorial series, you need to go back and watch that first before you watch this. If you don't, you're either not going to understand some of the stuff that we'll be talking about, or you will be woefully unprepared for when we get to certain places in the run. So go back and watch that first. This video will be waiting for you when you get back. As for the rest of you, let's get started. So I'm not going to go through every possible variation of different skips that you can do throughout the whole tutorial series, but I will show you a couple of variations of certain skips and routes that you can do depending on your skill level and expertise. If you feel comfortable doing intro skip, you'll have to do it twice, once to get the suit codex and once to get the shotgun. I'll talk more about that in a second. For the rest of you, you start out by shooting the 3 zombies in here. Keep shooting a couple more times to skip the pistol animation and then interact with the panel. Everything from then on is going to be pretty much inbounds, so. Now, if you plan to do intro skip twice, I'll put a visual indicator on the screen for the audio cue that you need to be listening for when you reload checkpoints. So you have to watch this part up until that audio cue. I'll put an indicator on the screen when it happens. If you opt to do that skip, when you do intro skip the second time, you're going to need to clip into the hallway where you pick up the shotgun. I'm going to fast forward from here until we reach that point. So once you grab the shotgun, you'll enter the room, you'll meet the imp, get rid of it. And then you've got 2 different skips that you can do to get into the elevator area, the elevator hallway. I'll show you both. So as you enter the room, there's a few different ways you can go about doing this skip, doing this glory kill clip. I'll show you what I find to be the easiest one first. So you're going to get right up against this doorway. You're going to wait till he takes a swing at you and then move out of the way, charge up a very fast pistol shot, fire at him, and then get yourself right between him and the door and start holding left. As soon as you start to slide like that, you hit the glory kill button, and then you'll be in the middle of the doorway, and then you could just move through. If you do it really well, you'll kind of just slide through pretty easily, but I kind of goofed that one up a little bit. But that's the general idea, is you get yourself wedged right between the zombie and the doorway, and as soon as you start sliding, hit the glory kill button, and you'll move right through. Now, the other method is the paperclip, which I find to be a little bit more inconsistent personally, but you can go ahead and try it if you want. It is theoretically faster if you can do it faster. You're going to want to probably kill everything just so you don't have any distractions. You're going to get right up against this corner right here, this left one. Hold your walk button and then just kind of walk into it. And you might have to wiggle back and forth a little bit, but you notice how the Slayer kind of like elevated up off the ground just now. That means that you've clipped in, so you just gotta kind of wiggle back and forth to get through. It's a very easy glory kill clip. You're gonna crouch down, turn around, face the door, or face the room, and then start shifting to the left. Now, once you drop down like that, you're gonna see like you're sort of in the wall still, but you're out of bounds. You're gonna want to move down a little bit. Now, if you look at the very top of the screen, you'll see that little point, this little point right here. You'll notice that once I start shifting to a certain point to the left, notice I'm holding left and I'm sliding downward. As soon as I hit that point, I'm still not far enough. I'm gonna need to go a little bit farther, but go very slowly here. And if you are far enough out, you can start scroll jumping. You'll scale the inside of the wall, and then just hold forward once you're high enough, and you'll clip into the hallway. Either way works, totally up to you. Now, to get into the elevator, there's 1,000 setups for this. The one that I find to be the most consistent for me is get right up against this corner. So like I'm as far to the left as I can go. I'm gonna aim right at this corner, hold left. Okay, I don't know why I'm not sliding. There we go. Game? Not usually much of an issue. And I want to line up right against this black line right here. and then turn, face the corner again. If you don't see the prompt right away, you can make little micro adjustments to the left or right. Just like that. Okay, it's not really working well for me right now. There we go. Oh, and then that is your prompt. That means you have the panel like within reach. You just interact with it, and you're into the elevator. There's other ways to get in, but that one is very consistent for me.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown.
As soon as you're outside, first thing you have to do is come down here and get this codex. Now, if you want to do the all secrets boost to the first all secret, you can. I'm a little bit too slow at that to make it worthwhile, so I actually just come down here and do the boost myself to get over. So I'll do that whole sequence again so you can see what it looks like, and I'll actually explain it a little bit before I jump down there. So as soon as you come out of the elevator, you run down there. Then when you jump down into the arena, you're going to want to do this pretty quickly, because if too many demons spawn in, they're going to start eating your frame rate, and the boost is going to be a lot harder to do. So as soon as I jump down there, I'm going to jump down, I'm going to run over to that area. I'm going to run right up against the rail, jump, press back slightly, and then hold forward. And I'm going to aim for that corner. That corner's I'm going to bounce into that corner and kind of bounce over the wall, or at least bounce into the wall high enough that I can climb on top of it. So just watch the inputs as I do everything. Just like that. Easy. And then once you're here, just run, jump, and then trigger the secret to get the first secret of the level, and then reload checkpoint. Now from here, we're going to do a skip called Pebble. There's two methods for doing Pebble. One is buffered, one is unbuffered. I'll show you the buffered one first, which I find to be easier. So you're going to run over here. You got this rock right here. You go straight south from that rock to this little curved rock right here. This one right next to it is our setup point. So you're going to line up. You're going to get your crosshair right on that black dot right in the middle of it. Right. Sometimes a little finicky. Right there. And stand up. Aim at the bottom point of this triangle right here. Press tab to open the dossier. You're going to hold forward in space. And then while you're holding forward in space, you're going to hit tab. And you're going to do a buffered jump. So I'll show you what that looks like. Watch the inputs in the corner. And you're aiming for right here, right inside the mountain. Now, whether you do buffered or unbuffered, this is the spot you want to land for the first one. You're going to turn around as soon as you land. You're aiming for this curve. As you jump off the edge, don't jump, but just like walk off the edge. As you walk off, start curving to the right, and you'll land inside the classic level. Just like that. And then just run forward, hit the secret trigger, and reveal a checkpoint. And now I will show you the unbuffered Pebble. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna run up, still coming up to this this rock right here, but you're gonna come down from here down to this pointy rock right here, this little triangle rock. You're gonna crouch down, zoom in. You're gonna get yourself situated right about here, right at the tip of this corner. The exact spot that you set up is going to be largely personal preference. I've seen a few different people set up in different places, but this is where I think it works most best for me. You're going to stand up, aim right at the top of this rock right here, and then you're going to hit space and then forward. Now, just watch the inputs in the corner and you'll see the timing for this. Just like that. And then you're going to land right here. So you're aiming for to the right of the barrel that you see from out of bounds to land right about here. As soon as you grab the grenade, switch weapons to cancel the animation, and then grab the auto map. Just like that, although I did grab the auto map very slowly there. And from here, you're going to traverse inbounds to the codex. And then you're going to grab the explosive shot mod off of this drone. Just like that. Then you're going to grab the last doll secret, and then you're going to do a skip called Fire Skip. Now, Fire Skip is sometimes a little finicky, and it's going to take a little bit of practice, so don't get too discouraged if you have trouble with it. But you're going to run over here, hit the secret, You're gonna jump up here, get on top of this silver pillar, jump onto this piston, get as high up on the piston as you can, and do a nice big scroll jump to land up here. Now follow that pathway for the most part. Alright, so I probably ended up cutting myself off a little bit. We're gonna try this. We're gonna try this again. So basically, here's what ends up happening: is you come over here, you get the doll secret. By the way, you don't actually have to grab the doll. In most cases, you could just get the secret. You don't actually need to get the doll. Some levels you have to actually pick up the doll to get the secret, but that's not the case in this level. You're gonna come over here. You're gonna climb up here, get up on this yellow bar, get up on here, and you're gonna jump on this piston. Do a nice big scroll jump to get onto this track. And then you're gonna jump and you're gonna land on the the right side of this cart right here. You're gonna do a nice, big, thick scroll jump to get over the trigger line. And if you do it properly, this door is gonna be open. I don't know why it's closed for me, but if it's locked, reloading checkpoint does not fix it. It stays locked. So you'll have to actually either do the fight here or just reset the run. But you'll get into the final area through that. And that'll be the whole UAC. So if you have questions, you can join our Discord. I'm always in there answering questions for anybody that's confused. You can also follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/dangerous. Come in there, ask questions. I'll be happy to help you out with anything you have questions about. And yeah, we'll see you in resource operations.